What's up, YouTube? It's me again, Stabbing Out Book. And yeah, yes, this video is going to be a very interesting video. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this. Yes, this video is called Why I Love Being a Metalhead. And let's begin. What I love about being a metalhead is everyone in the metal community are like the most kind, loving, generous people you ever meet. And that is 100% a fact. Every metalhead I always go up to at a concert, like every time I go to a concert and I say hello to someone, they're always like, "Hey, what up, dude?" When I went to St. Vitus Bar, some dude like went like that to me with his beer. Like I had my beer in my hand and he had his beer in his hands, and click, he said, "What up, dude?" And it was just so nice. I was like, my God, everyone here is just so nice and loving and kind. And that's one thing I love about being a part of the metal community. Everyone is like a huge, gigantic, loving family. Because we're all here for the metal. That's why. And that's one thing I also love about being a metalhead, is because everyone in the community is just so kind, loving, and generous. So, there's that. What I also love about being a metalhead is the music. Well, obviously. The music is why we love everything in the first place, isn't it? Obviously. The music is just amazing, fantastic, well-created, talented, and really artistic. And it's just amazing. Like, the music itself, the musicianship, the musicians, and the themes of the genres of every genre of metal. It's just fucking awesome. Like, the genres that define me, that people would say, "Oh yeah, this is definitely Stephen Goldberg." The genres that define me are slam death metal, deathcore, black metal, depressive suicidal black metal, and porno grind. Because those are my all-time favorite genres of metal. So those are the genres that would definitely define who I am as a metalhead. So it's obvious, because you can see it all through my channel, so yeah. And one thing else I love about being a metalhead is when you go to festivals, they are a blast. Like, I went to 3 slam brutal death metal festivals at St. Vitus Bar back in 2016, 2017, and 2018. Whew, New York Death Fest 2016, 17, and 18. What a great time to be alive. They were fucking brutal. And I loved it. I really did. I enjoyed every minute of that festival. Getting to meet a lot of my favorite bands that I've been listening to for like, oh my God, so long. I was like, this is awesome. This is absolutely incredible. This is great. Like, there is nothing better than this. And that's one thing also I love about being a metalhead is the festivals. The festivals is great. I can't even describe how amazing I had such a great time at New York Death Fest 2016, 17, and 18. 3 years in a row. They were great. St. Vitus Bar, the best metal bar in all of the world, especially in Brooklyn. God, it's so awesome. So, yeah, let's continue down, shall we? Alright, one other thing I love about being a metalhead is the beer. Oh God, so many good beers. Oh, my all-time favorite beer is Angry Orchard. Oh, I love that beer. So, because a lot of us metalheads love a lot of great and amazing beer. Like, like a lot of the beers I've had at St. Vitus Bar, like I had the Iron Maiden Lager beer. Oh my God, that shit gets me drunk like that fast. That's the thing I fucking love about that beer. The Iron Maiden Lager beer is just amazing. I really, really enjoy that beer a lot. Like, each time he opens it before he gives it to me at the bar, like, after I pay for it, he goes, I'm like, ready to roll. Are you ready to get there, bro? Ready to actually kick some ass? So fucking metal, dude. So great. I love it. And one other thing I also love about being a metalhead is the whole entire thing also being compared to horror movies. Because A lot of metal also is influenced by old classic B-rated horror movies like Saw, Texas Chainsaw, and a lot of those old B-rated movie zombie films. Like, like my all-time favorite zombie film, Dead Alive. Like, that is just like, oh my god. I can see why a lot of bands absolutely love that movie and why it's such a big part of like metal itself, because it's a good movie to get influence, especially like Cannibal Corpse. I'm like, yeah, come on, zombies. Now I can understand why Cannibal Corpse loved all those great horror films back in the day. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. One of the reasons I love also being a metalhead is that it gives me inspiration to make my own music. Like for instance, like I want to be a one man metal band person. I'm just thinking about what genre because I love so many genres. I can go for like slam death metal or black metal, but I'm just like, oh, I have so much inspiration to have, but I'm like, ooh, which one do I want to be more? It's like that hard decision of choosing what you want to do. You want to be this or you want to be that. So it's like a type of situation for me right now. One other thing I love about being a metalhead is that we always stay true to actual physical format. Have you recognized that all today that like everything's all digital? Oh, I hate digital downloads. Like everything's like, oh, it's digital, it's digital. Now you can have it on your phone, you can have it on your computer. I'm like, where's the authenticity in that? There's zero authenticity. Okay, let me just get it up on YouTube. Oh yeah, man, I'm listening to the album. It's not as good as buying the album from like eBay or Amazon or Hell's Headbangers or any other awesome metal website out there, like Forever Plagued Records, like that website as well. Like you can get so many good music from so many good labels, even underground labels like Severed Records. You can get so many good like physical copy albums from like those specific websites like Hell's Headbangers, Forever Plagued Records, and Severed Records. Severed Records sells a lot of good underground slam death metal bands. Forever Plagued is more like black metal, like underground black metal bands. And Hell's Headbangers has about everything you could ever want, from like patches to t-shirts to CDs to vinyls to cassettes. They got everything that all of us metalheads just love and adore. So yeah, like instead of just buying a boring, like fucking digital download, like I love buying the physical thing. Like for instance, like I have like so many vinyls, CDs, and now I'm collecting cassettes. I have like a few cassettes right now that I'm starting up a huge cassette collection very soon. I'm very glad I already got started on my cassette collection because ever since I got that Massacre, the Second Coming cassette from the Metal-Head box, that influenced me to actually go and start making a cassette collection, which I'm very glad I did. Which will be a video in the future of me showing you guys what kind of cassettes I've been collecting for the past couple of months, so you'll be seeing that soon. And yes, that's something also I love about being a metalhead. Like, we always support the physical formats. Like, it's sad how, like, a lot of people these days can just, like, fucking rip an album off online and, like, basically, like, illegally download it as well. Like, like, I just don't like that. Like, if we keep on fucking downloading an album illegally, then bands won't be able to perform live, they won't be able to tour, and then done. Your favorite band will never be able to tour or be able to make any music because they're not getting the money that they are getting from not selling their physical formatted albums because someone's illegally downloading their music and using it without their permission or saying like, oh yeah, look me, I got this album now and I can just rip it off online. I don't have to support the band or I don't have to like buy the physical format. Now I have this on my own and I don't have to pay for nothing for it, which is really stupid. I fucking hate that. That's why I only support the physical copies because it's more awesome too because you're like, hey, look, I got this album and I want to show everyone how awesome it is. And it's cool to have that awesome feeling of having a physical formatted album. Like really, that's what I love about it. And one other thing also I love about being a metalhead is the awesome long hair. I love having long hair. Like, check this out. Look how cool that is. I love just having long hair. Like, really. Oh, wow, that's awesome. So awesome. Like, hold on, let me just put on the light for 1 second. See what I mean? Look how awesome that was. Look how awesome that was. I love having long hair. Ever since I started like growing my hair out, I'm like, this is awesome. I love having long hair. That's one of the best things about being a metalhead to me is the long hair. I fucking love the long hair. Like ever since I started growing my hair back in the day, like if you go back to my old videos, like of 2014 or 2015, my hair was like this. But now in 2019, my hair is like that, like all over the place. I'm just like, holy shit. It's awesome. Like before it was so short, like to nothing. Like I said, it went from this to this. And that's amazing. From all those years, I tried to grow it out. Like if you look back in 20 like 17 or 2018, like you can see the growth of where my hair was going from there to where it is right now. And you can see I used to have like something in the back then a long time ago. Like it used to be like a little curly in the back, which I was like, yeah, I don't like that. Thank God I started to grow it out. And then when I found out this side was getting longer, like right all the way over here, and then this side over here was getting longer, I was like, holy crap. And then one day when I was like headbanging to like Vital Remains, like when I was going like this, and then like all of it landed on my face, I was like, holy shit. My hair got longer than I expected it to be. And I was like, yeah, thank God I grew my hair out. That's one other thing I love about being a metalhead is having the long hair. And let's not forget the beard. Like, I love having this beard. You could definitely tell throughout my videos too, if you look back, like the development of how my growth of my beard was coming out throughout all those like months, the process of growing my hair out and growing my beard out. And even my mustache, like it took a long time for all this to actually come about, but I'm glad it came out. And as we are talking more about this, let me go back to horror movies for a second. As you guys probably know, or if you don't know, I'm going to tell you. I have my all-time favorite horror movie franchises, and those are the Saw franchise and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. Those two franchises are my all-time absolute favorite horror movie genres of fucking all time. Ugh, I fucking love Texas Chainsaw, and I fucking love Saw. The genre of horror movies and horror is just fucking awesome. Those are my two favorite horror movies of the horror movie genre. That's why I love horror. Horror is my all-time favorite genre of movies, so that and besides comedy, comedy is my second favorite genre of movies, but horror is my all-time favorite genre of movies of all time. Like I can watch any horror movie and be like, yeah, this is great. Sometimes they suck, and sometimes they're like, fuck yeah, that's good. Like the movie, Dead Silence. If you haven't seen Dead Silence, that's like really good. It's made by the same people who directed the Saw franchise, like every single Saw, except for the eighth one. And you'd be like, ooh, wow. And you can definitely tell it's exactly directed by them because a plot twist at the end is exactly the way how a Saw movie would always end. And I was like, I dig this. I love this. And it felt just like a Saw movie. Like everything at the end just came all together. And I was like, perfect. This is great. Another great horror movie I really liked a lot was Hereditary. Ooh, I watched that. Ooh, My Good Buddy Joe. Ooh, that was a great movie to see the second time actually in a row. I was like, I gotta show my good buddy Joe this movie. And when me and him watched it, he really enjoyed it as well. It was one of those great horror movies of the time back in 2018 when that came out. And I was like, yeah, you don't really see that many horror movies go this direction that much anymore. Mostly it turns out to be very cheesy and very type of film, you know. But anyway, off topic of why I love horror movies and why I love that being with metal is because I love how a lot of bands take influence from certain horror movies and put them in into their music. Like we all know that Cannibal Corpse is well known for zombies on their albums, obviously. If you look through the whole entire best era of Cannibal Corpse, which is the Chris Barnes era, obviously. Because if you guys don't know me by now, I'm a huge die-hard Chris Barnes fan. Fuck George, I don't give a shit about that guy. Yeah, fuck him. Yeah. Him and his World of Warcraft crap. Ugh. Get that shit away from me. Ugh. I'm a Chris Barnes fan. Chris Barnes, yeah. So, like I was saying, like you can definitely tell that they're influenced by horror movies because of, well, their four first albums that they created, like Eaten Back to Life, Butcher the Birth, Tomb of the Mutilated, The Bleeding. You can definitely tell it was all influenced by horror films and zombies. So there you go, obviously. Like, also expect a review for the movie Dead Alive once I get around to it. It's gonna be a fun review. I'm looking forward to talking about that. And let me continue else what I was gonna say. One other thing I also love about being a metalhead as well is just the whole lifestyle of being a metalhead. Like being metal, dressing metal, acting metal, and just your whole life revolving around metal. That's one thing I love about being a metalhead. Like, I love how I could just love saying the word, oh, that's brutal. Oh, that's totally metal. That's awesome. That's when I see something like brutally amazing, I'm like, oh, dude, that's brutal. And I'm like, oh, dude, that's so metal. I love just using those terms every time I talk. It's just, I just love it. And also, like, what I'm doing right now, I am a metal YouTuber who does a lot of YouTube videos about metal music. Like, you guys know that already. Come on, how long have you guys known me on YouTube? Come on. You guys know I'm a metalhead YouTuber. Come on. It's obvious. And I do some other things on the side, but I'm mostly all about the metal. So, yeah. Anyway, like, let me think. What is there anything else that I love about being a metalhead? Oh, I just love headbanging a lot, like windmilling and headbanging. Love doing that a lot when I'm listening to my music. I love moshing, yeah, like the moshing and everything. I love that. That's so fucking awesome. I love a nice pit, you know? When I go to a metal concert, I'm like, oh, I want to see a nice pit. I've been into the pit a lot of times. I had my share of pits in my life. Let me tell you. When I went to Summer Slaughter 2016, I was in the pit at the last moment. Enterprise Earth was like, all right, this is your last chance. Boom, I was in the pit. Last moment. I was like, that was amazing. The last moment. I was like, that was amazing. Last song they sang of the night, I remember. That was a great show. 2016 Summer Slaughter. If you haven't seen that video, please go check that out. The Summer Slaughter 2016 was the best. And yeah, I also love moshing. I love headbanging, windmilling, and I also love hardcore dancing as well. Like, you know, all those kick flips and all that you see at deathcore shows. Crowd killing you see at deathcore shows. That's fucking awesome. I'm like, that's one other thing I love about being a metalhead is the crowd killings, the hardcore dancing, the moshing, the headbanging, the windmilling. It's just absolutely fantastic. And there's so many fucking awesome other metal YouTubers out there as well. That's one other thing I love about being a metalhead. Is because you can watch other metalheads on YouTube talk about how passionate they are about metal and how passionate they feel about the community and how passionate they feel about everything about metal. And it gives me more of a influence. Like it influences me to keep going and going and going and to do my best and to be the metalhead that I am, obviously, of course. So yeah, so I think that's basically it actually for everything why I love being a metalhead. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to nominate the next person who will also continue on the video of what he thinks about what he loves about being a metalhead. And I nominate my good friend Jesse Morgan of the Black Metal Rebellion. Dude, now I want you to make a video about what you love about being a metalhead. It's your turn, my friend. I nominate you, my friend, my dude, to say what you love about being a metalhead. So overall, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed me taking the time to do this because I really wanted to do this video for quite a while. If I missed anything, I will come back to you in another video of mine and tell you why I also, what else I love about being a metalhead. So overall, guys, keep it metal, keep it brutal, keep it awesome. Hope to see you guys all soon in my next video. Have a fantastic, great rest of your day. Always keep it metal. And I'll see you guys all soon in my next video. And goodbye. And I'll see you all soon in my next video. Good. Bye-bye. And have a great day.